Alrighty, hey, what's up everyone on Facebook? It's me, Tisha. I'm back for another live video. The music in the background, I'm not responsible for this. I don't take no credit for this music. As you can see, it's from my TV videos that I'm playing from YouTube. So today's focus is gonna be Matthew chapter 4. The temptation. All right, so I want to build on this to help people to see who the devil is when it comes to the temptation when Jesus Christ went into the desert. All right, so I figured, while I'm doing this, I'll play music in the background to make it more better to listen to than just having to listen to my voice, so it's not all that boring. But all right, let me go on and read from chapter 4. Then Jesus was led into the desert by the Spirit to be tempted by the devil. Okay, now a lot of people would think that the devil is symbolic to Lucifer, whom is the snake in the garden. Okay, but it's not. All right, and if anyone was viewing any of my videos that I posted yesterday, you will learn how Satan John said that when he was making reference to Jesus Christ coming, that this individual in particular came before him. All right, so the devil is not Lucifer, and it's really aggravating because you have at least 99% of the world that believe that Lucifer is the devil, but it's not. All right, so I want to break down on who the devil is, okay? Because the devil is an actual person. It is not just many people, but it is an actual person that functions in the energy of a devil person. All right, so let me go on and continue. All right, so and after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. But the question is when Jesus was fasting, what was it that Jesus was fasting? Because it may not have been food that Jesus was fasting from. It could have been something else. All right, I don't want to say just out in the open what I think it is because of people's belief systems, but I'll hold that within myself for whenever I decide to expose it. But I always question what fasting really was. If it was fasting from actual food or for something else in particular. All right. And the tempter came and said to him, If thou art the Son of God, command these stones become loaves of bread. But he answered and said, It is written, not by bread alone does man live, but by every word that comes forth from the mouth of God. So basically, it's like, it is not just by the bread alone that helps someone to live. It is also the words that come out as a deliverance when it comes to delivering the word of God. Then the devil took him into the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, If thou art the Son of God, throw thyself down, for it is written, He will give his angels charge concerning thee, and upon their hands they shall bear thee up, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, It is written further, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all of the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he said to him, All these things I will give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Now, when it comes to that part in particular, I wanna talk about Saint Agnes and her story. All right, because of the fact that hold on a second while I take a drink of water. How I love to drink water. But I want to speak about Saint Agnes and her story. Poor child. Because of the fact that Saint Agnes, all right, this kind of ties into the story of Saint Agnes, all right, who was considered to be a virgin, all right, and there were many suitors who wanted to have Saint Agnes's hand in marriage. She didn't want to because she gave herself supposedly to God, and she didn't want to give up her virginity. But that's not the true story. That's actually a lie, because Saint Agnes was not a virgin. Okay. Alrighty, so what just happened to my flashlight? Oh well, anyways, you can still see a little bit, but I hope that my phone is still charging. Yes, it is. But that would be actually Saint Agnes, okay? And it's sad because the story about Saint Agnes isn't entirely accurate, all right? She was killed. She was put to death. So as I see it, what they did to Jesus Christ when they killed Jesus Christ will be found in the story of Saint Agnes. All right. Now, the individual that wanted her to worship him would have been Caesar, which was Saint John. So when it comes to the devil that was tempting Jesus Christ, okay, it would have been Caesar, because of the fact that Caesar wanted to be worshipped as God, just as Jesus Christ was worshipped as God. The thing is that Jesus Christ was really God. Caesar was the Son of Man. Jesus Christ was the Son of God. So therefore, it was a tradition for the Son of Man to worship the Son of God. Okay, so when the devil, as it speaks right here, hold on, let me see if I could find it. Hold on, it is written further. Okay, right here. He will give his angels charge concerning thee, and upon their hands they shall bear thee up, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, it is written further, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all of the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he said to him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. And that's how they tried to get Jesus Christ to worship Caesar, which is a similar story tied into Saint Agnes, because they were like offering Saint Agnes everything. But Saint Agnes was like, no, I will not worship thee, because she knew who she was. She was the one who was to be worshipped, because she was the woman. She comes first, just as is written in accordance in the beginning of the book of St. John. St. John said word for word, I cannot afford to lose the sandal off my foot, or something like that. I'm bad when it comes to memorizing word for word. But he stated, the one that comes above me meaning it's a woman above him. Because on the Ankh symbolizes both woman and male. Woman is on top, man is on bottom. So when John spoke the words, the one that comes above me, that's what he meant, because woman was God. And the one that came before me, because woman came before man. Jesus Christ was here before all of us came into the creations of God creation. All right, not in the beginning of first creation. I'm talking about during second creation. Jesus was the first. So when it comes to this part, the temptation, the devil would be St. Peter. The devil would be Caesar, St. John. Because of the fact, as you know from the picture of the Last Supper, it was St. Peter that stole the crown from Mary Magdalene because he wanted to be Jesus Christ. So that's why everyone worships Jesus Christ as the man. Therefore, I rest my case for the rest of the day in accordance to this particular chapter in the book of Matthew chapter 4. Other than that, may everyone have a joyful day. I might come back later on a different topic.